So here we have the downward dog alternated toe tap. So what we're trying to do here is help with shoulder stability and sort of get a nice, obviously the V shape from the downward dog, a nice stretch through the lower back. So we're trying to sort of stretch the hip, pull the heels down to get a stretch, while the challenging position is trying to touch the toe, opposite arm, opposite leg as we move through. Now, commonly, typically, there are errors that happen with people. Is the biggest thing that we need to address is elbows starting to turn out as we reach for the opposite foot. So if the elbows, as you can see, turn out, it becomes a lot easier to reach for the toe. Now we want to try and understand how challenging it is to place on the shoulder joint. So which we're going to be in that position, and we're trying to make sure that the arms stay straight, elbows stay slightly tucked in, and we keep moving without having the elbows flare out. The next point is seeing a lot of swaying from the hips. If the hips start swaying, then basically the cheating part of the exercise kicks in. So what you'll start to see is people start to also skip, use momentum to touch, like so. Now, if we were doing like a fitness drill where you've got to try and touch your toes as quick as you can, jump up, do 10 squats and then get back in that position, okay, I can kind of understand this. But here we're trying to be more controlled on understanding where our body is. So like a fitness one is like just moving nice and quickly, doing crazy things like that. But here we're trying to really keep this shoulder locked in and learning how to move and leave this arm vulnerable to be strong. Now, again, the swaying of the hips is that kind of feeling where you're trying to shift your weight to try and touch it. It kind of defeats the purpose of keeping this tension on the shoulder. And often the weight comes off the shoulder, it comes onto the toes and the shoulder as a distribution. So again, I'm not saying it's completely wrong. I'm just giving you an understanding of how to make the technique points beneficial to yourself, and then your execution can be a lot better. Give that a go, and if you have any questions, please drop me a DM at any time.